We joined the action for Liverpool's second goal, the penalty scored by Salah, conceded by Luiz. At the very beginning of Liverpool's attack, Arsenal are overcommitted. This is schoolboy stuff and very, very naive. Ceballos here, pressuring Liverpool defenders. Pepe is as well, but he's so far away from his man. And Aubameyang here, he's just really leaving Arsenal vulnerable. Now that Liverpool have a ball, they can pass it out very easily. He needs to turn and sprint back. And what happens? Virgil plays it out to Mane. 7 Arsenal players versus 6 Liverpool players. Almost 7. You got Ceballos running back, Aubameyang just taking his time. Fair play to Ceballos, he was putting most pressure on the ball. He was furthest forward and he's got back. Where's Pepe? I can't see him. Why is Aubameyang walking? He needs to go to Alexander or Arnold here. Now the Arsenal defenders, they need to realise this. They need to be calling their defenders back. They need to all get back. Ball comes over to Alexander Arnold. Willock doesn't really know what to do. He needs to make a decision, either sprint towards a ball or keep on his man. Really, he needs to go to the ball because he's closer to it. He needs to get a shout from his defenders. This is Aubameyang's fault. He needed to have got back to Alexander Arnold. Now Robertson has joined the attack. Now it's 7 versus 7. Ceballos has for some reason slowed down on his retreat back to defence. Xhaka, he was putting pressure on I think Mane, he needs to get back. Guendouzi, Niles, Socrates, they have to stay back for these 3 players because Xhaka might not get back. Willock has ended up in no man's land, completely ineffective. The ball comes in, Firmino is unmarked, Luiz is fooled by Salah's turn, and of course Salah gets past Luiz, it's an obvious penalty. So who's at fault today? Luiz for not shouting at his defenders, for being turned too easily, and then fouling when he could have let Salah take the shot. It is Salah. He does score a lot of those goals. Pepe, he overcommitted. Aubameyang walked back, didn't sprint back. Willock, into mind, didn't go to the man with the ball when he should have done. The winner this time is Luiz, and it's a very close call. I think really I should have gone for Aubameyang or Pepe for letting Arsenal become so outnumbered and overcommitting. And we join play for Liverpool's third goal. Both Willock and Guendouzi, I think, here are too close to their men. They could just drop off ever so slightly, here and here. Then that would support the defence slightly. Xhaka is in the wrong position. He needs to be about here because he's an extra player. And Monreal, he needs to be back here. He needs to be supporting Arsenal's defence. There should never ever be 3 versus 3 with so much distance between the midfield and the defenders. Arsenal defenders are not being supported. Arsenal are overcommitted again. Very notable is Emery is right here and he can see it all. Hopefully he's screaming at Xhaka and Monreal to get back. The ball comes in to Salah. Luiz needs to meet that ball or back off. He should know that it is a 3 versus 3 at this point, and if he loses Salah, then Arsenal are in real trouble and avoid being beaten. Luiz goes in very close for the tackle and is beaten too easily. The only defender here who can get back is Socrates, but of course if he goes to meet Salah, he leaves Niles with 2 players, which is an impossible situation to defend from. Note Xhaka, he has not moved at all. Maybe Socrates could have put some more pressure on Salah, but if Socrates goes to Salah too early, then it's actually now 3 against Niles. It's a goal. Luiz jogging back. Who's to blame this time? Xhaka, I think, is a real candidate, and it's Luiz again, I'm afraid. But Xhaka, we're watching you.